The Christmas season is right around the corner, and a local theater is ringing in the season. Newswatch anchor Serena Davanzo stopped by to get into the spirit.
The historic Fayette Theater is putting on their annual Christmas show, but this year with a twist, as they are doing a musical for this festive time of year. They are bringing the show Rented Christmas to their stage. The show is about John Dale wanting to rent a Christmas because he hasn't celebrated Christmas since his parents died. He goes to a rent shop to rent Christmas, thinking Christmas is just a transaction. But the show's leads explain how there's more to the show and Christmas than just money.
I think the show is basically the opposite of the title, A Rented Christmas, that you can't rent a Christmas, you can't buy a Christmas. It's a feeling that you're going to get in your heart from like your family and people that are around you.
Yeah, I think that's true. I mean, it starts out as a commercial transaction, but it turns into so much more that's really just about the warmth and love of a family and that comes together, whether they're by blood or by some other means that everybody came together.
Jordan Floyd, one of the orphans in the show, explains how this show is about family and how they are able to bring that feeling to the audience.
Fayette Theater for me has always been sort of like a family, and so I feel like that's really translated into the show because I feel like I've really gotten to know everybody who's in the show, and at the same time I think the show is a show for families. I think it's a musical, so it's fun and it's funny, but it's also very heartwarming, and I think it's going to reach people a lot in a certain way with Christmas time.
This show is directed by Cindy White, and she talks about how she chose this musical.
You know, I just had never directed a musical. I love them, and I read the script and said, I think this is the one, especially when I found that I could involve so many kids. And that's kind of one of my goals when I direct, is to kind of get kids on stage. So this was the one.
Speaking of the kids, they were very excited to talk about their characters in the show.
If I'm an orphan, then we kind of spend time with our family because we don't have a family. I mean, this rented Christmas, having a family is pretty good, so we spend time with them and do whatever we can to make this rented Christmas don't compare to regulars.
Well, our Whitford Children's family, we come into the scene and we sing the first Noel, and then we spend Christmas with the
Dale family.
My character gives out papers to people, and he sings Christmas carols inside of houses. And he sings Christmas carols.
With all the kids, love, music, and Christmas spirit, White hopes that audiences can leave the theater with this.
Yeah, I think it's just a real feel-good story. It will warm your heart. It's not a comedy, so there's not a lot of funny parts, but there's a lot of joy in the story, and the music, the cast. So I think they'll just come away with a great, true spirit of Christmas after they see this one.
And for those who can't make it, cast members wanted to say,
Please have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. God bless.
have a nice Thanksgiving and a great Christmas.
And Happy New Year.
Have a great New Year.
At the historic Fayette Theater in Fayetteville for Newswatch, I'm Serena Davanzo.
The show runs December 1st through the 3rd and the 8th through the 10th. You can visit the website below to see the times and purchase the tickets.